Hey, where's Sam? Bring Sam in here. Sherry, what's wrong with you?
What are you sitting there for?
I know, he can't anticipate my needs. He can't. It's hard. It's hard. Go ahead,
Baba
Gary.
Booey.
You've had a tough day, and you didn't get enough sleep.
What was he doing last night that he was late this morning?
Nothing.
Anyway?
Baba Booey.
He wasn't out?
I want Richard to call back in because I really want to bring Sam and him close. Sam,
I understand they have some kind of a problem.
Sam, what happened between you and Richard Simmons? The great Sam Kinison, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Sam, let me help.
First I get to play Who's the Jew? And then I get to open up with What happened with you and Richard Simmons?
Look at you. Look how good you look.
Oh, yes. Never better, never fitter. You know,
Martha Quinn is on
you know what the haunting words were all evening was when you said yesterday, you know, I miss those times, Sam.
Yeah.
We used to come in.
Yeah, it's always great.
And you were a little more honest. You were a little more upfront.
Right.
More frank.
Yes.
They haunted me, Howard.
That's
they haunted
right.
me like spirits.
Richard
Haunted
Simmons.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Let me talk to
Wouldn't
you.
let him sleep.
Richard Simmons.
Made him toss
Talk
to
to
and
me.
fro in chains. Oh, I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk. Destiny. All right, so, again.
Let me talk
What
to
you
you.
know I did?
What?
I said Howard deserves the Sam Kinison that he loves. He deserves the outlaw.
You went out drinking,
Now,
didn't you?
Well, here's the thing.
You're drunk.
I'm not drunk.
You are drunk.
But
What are you?
I can tell you're drunk.
Somewhere the Letterman and the Joan Rivers people are going, oh! So that's the main thing.
Oh, my God.
If we can pull this facade over on them.
Let me ask you something. I am so glad Sam came in drunk, to be honest with you.
Oh, great.
He's not drunk.
Just announce it to the kids on the way to school.
He is. He's loaded a little bit.
He's lucky he has school.
I know when he's loaded.
Didn't know about a four-wheel drive.
That is the slurred speech of a man who has had no sleep.
You know what it is?
I
don't want. Let me tell you something. You are a friend.
The image of a tired artist who is
Sam.
doing everything he can to keep a step ahead of those
Sam.
who imitate him in the comedy field.
Sam, listen to me carefully. Martha Quinn is on the satellite. Let me just say hello to her.
Martha knows me.
I know
Martha
she knows
loves
you.
me.
You've probably had her, haven't you? Have you had her?
Well, I try to leave myself some fantasies.
All right, so you haven't had her. Let me just say hello to her. Martha,
I
you
never
there?
think of Martha like that.
Martha? Had her, haven't you? No. Martha?
Oh, he's got on delay. He doesn't trust me.
No.
No, it's all right. It's all
We're
right.
always on
It's all right.
delay.
The
We don't trust
Gorbachev-
ourselves.
The Gorbachev of free radio. Thank you.
Martha, you there? Martha, you there?
I bet Dice wasn't delayed.
Hello?
Oh, when Johnny Hot Tub said I was the 2,000-pound bozo, that wasn't delayed. But
Martha, you there?
let's delay me now when we talk about Martha Quinn. Yeah.
Martha, you there?
Okay.
Hello? All right, you know what? Who cares about Martha Quinn?
I don't. Yeah, we can't get her
Martha's
up.
off.
And
She's
Sam,
the futuristic Pauly Shore.
ready to
Martha?
roll.
Who in the future would be known as, hey, buddy, dude, you're hard.
All right, I don't really
Killing
care.
my melon.
Listen to me.
He's through.
Just listen to me and answer all my questions. That's
You're
going to be the
destroying
best.
L.A. You were like the War of the Worlds of L.A. Remember
yeah.
the movie?
It's
when
going.
when the monsters came in.
Listen to me.
And they lost
Listen
and they
to
went,
me.
Oh! You are
expect
destroying
to conduct
L.A.
an interview, Howard?
You are destroying L.A.
Wait till Carol Alt gets in here and David Brenner. Now listen to me.
Oh, yeah. Make me sound like Otis of the Andy of Mayberry show. Go ahead. Why don't you guys give me my own key? Let me lock myself up in a cell.
He's like Otis from Andy of Mayberry.
Yeah, the Otis of the Howard Stern show.
It's Otis
And
T.
by the way, on the cassette, I want to thank you for picking the funniest thing I ever did on your show.
What did you?
I'm crucified by the FCC.
Oh, there's a lot of laughs in that bit.
Martha is back. And Scott is going to. But we don't have time. Where's Richard Simmons? I want him on the phone. I want to straighten this out. I do want to talk to I want to talk to everybody.
The Richard idea was great. Richard and you are great.
I want to talk to you guys about this.
Let's talk about it because I really love Richard and I think the fact that he has sold the mini videotapes that he has, Sweating with the Oldies, Part 1, 2, and 3. Now, maybe I'm missing something there, but what can be on Part 2 and 3 that's not on Part 1?
It's going to be that
It's
different.
an extension of... I'm sorry, did I hit a note of reality? Excuse me.
Yeah. Martha, you there?
In my blind weaving through wit, what did I do? I ran smack into a note of reality. Excuse me.
Martha, you there?
How?
Can we stop with this Martha already? Is it really that important?
Dude, it's your show.
Does she have anything to say? Martha, you there?
This isn't working.
It's just not working.
Mr. Robin, how have you been?
How
Martha.
you doing?
Hello?
I'm doing fine.
Martha.
Oh, there she is.
Martha?
There she is. What, were you psychic?
Martha?
Yeah,
Is this
I
Ghost
felt
too?
her. I felt her.
Sam, let me get her on here.
Why don't I just pick up the phone?
Can you hear me?
Howard?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello?
Martha.
Why don't I just call him?
She can't hear us now.
Good job, Scott. This is what Scott's been doing all morning, preparing
Well, it's good to know that the budget's going for better and better quality of the show.
This is Scott who says to me yesterday, I think I should be working on your TV show. I can really help the sound. And I go, yeah, why don't you fix this and then fix that? Scott.
You know, it's so smooth.
Scott,
you know,
drop the squeegee.
Scott, still want to work on the TV show?
Yes.
You should be digging ditches.
So I told you,
I've tried that already.
Let's go and hang out with Howard today. It'll be fun.
Hello? All right, look, I give up, Scott.
But wait, she's there. She's there.
But
For
she
God's
can't
sakes,
hear
Jim,
us.
we have the power. Jim, we have the power.
Tell him you
Martha, you there?
That's not Martha.
Martha?
That's
That's
Richard.
an automated cyborg. Oh!
Richard.
He just hung up, Howard.
He hung up? Why?
I don't. He was starting to explain something about having friends at Warner Home Video, and I didn't even get a chance to ask him to come on the air yet. And I guess as soon as he heard he was on the air, he hung up.
Give me his number. I want to call him up.
If you're a real man. If you are the threat
Let me
to Mark
tell you
and Brian
something.
that you say you are.
Let me tell you
If they
something.
are your bitches, then you will call him.
Yes, I will.
And you will make him discuss his success.
I want you to do me a favor, Sam.
I think I did you one yesterday when I played Who's the Jew in Hollywood.
Sam, I want to straighten out. I want to be a
That's
Hollywood.
the push my career needed.
I want to.
I'm with Kurt Waldheim Jr. yesterday. Thank you, Howard.
Listen to me. You're shot out of a cannon this morning.
Joe Brenner. Jude Nelson.
Listen to me.
That porch monkey they beat in the street. Yeah.
All right, listen to me.
And then I call in. Hey, it's Sam Kinison. How are you? Sam, you're just in time to play Who's the Jew. That was
you
great.
wanted him this way, Howard.
I want you straight. I want you to go out and sober up. I want you to go sober up right now.
Oh, get on a long list.
I love it. Get on.
You're
Put your name
at the end of that
sign our guest diary.
Hold on
Our
a
guest
second.
book.
Let me call Richard Simmons. Could you be quiet for a few minutes? Because I really want to work this out between you guys. Would you make up with this guy if I get him on the phone? He's not a bad guy. He's
Howard,
a good guy.
I'm here for you.
Okay, all right.
No, I had nothing better to do than this.
Please.
I took the 3 girls at my suite.
3 girls?
Yes, 3 girls.
There were 3 girls in your suite?
Yes, there were. Are there not, Carl? Thank you, Carl.
And you made love to
My
all
Johnny
of them?
Hot Tub West, thank you.
Did you make love to them all?
No, I didn't.
You will, though.
Well,
no, he's being monogamous right now.
Oh,
isn't he?
yeah.
I'm being very good. I'm being my best self.
Hold on. I want you to stop this for a second.
My goal is stop the hate.
I want to make up.
Increase the peace.
We are the world. We are the children.
All right. Richard Simmons happens to be a friend of mine, and I want to bring you guys together.
I know he's a friend of yours.
Please.
And he doesn't know that, but he's an idol of mine. I think he's a wonderful man.
Okay, that's good. Now you're on the right track. It's going to be a love thing here. Yes, please. Richard Simmons' room. Howard Stern calling, please. Tell him it's a peace offering. Thank you. I'm going to bring these 2 friends of mine together.
All right,
Wow.
let me see.
You pull this off. This is real radio.
This is good
what
radio.
Los Angeles needs.
Sam, please allow me. Allow me to do my job.
Let him lead you in this
Let me lead you. Richard?
Adventure.
Let's get physical.
Richard.
Hello?
Hi, it's Howard.
Oh, Howard, good morning.
First of all, let me say something to you. You are my friend, and Sam is my friend, and I knew the 2 of you were having a war. I know. Gary told me. No,
we
Sam,
never had a
I told
war.
you to be quiet for a second. Richard?
I always loved Richard.
Okay, you'll have your chance to make up.
Okay, but I always loved him.
Hold it. Now listen, let me handle this, will you?
All right, I'm out of it.
Richard?
Yes?
It's Howard.
Hi, Howard. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
All right, listen.
Can I just say one
Gary,
thing?
no, you can't say anything. I want you to listen too.
I have to be quiet, Richard. You do too.
You're much too hard on Gary.
Gary is an idiot, Richard, and I know you have the... well, you like him. No.
Howard, now
No.
you listen to me.
I know you like him.
Howard, don't let him... Don't
Sam,
make him hang up. Don't make him hang up.
No, I want to
You're
bring you
pushing
guys
him
together.
out.
Okay. I'm sorry, Richard.
You were terrible to Gary. I will
Say
give
it, Richard.
Gary
Tell
all
the truth,
videos
Richard.
He wants for free. He
Go
never
on.
has to touch
Go
it.
on, Richard.
And
Richard.
Robin, you weren't very nice to Gary either.
Richard. Hold it.
Gary works
Hold
and
it.
makes the least
Help me,
amount of
Jesus.
money.
Talk to me, Lord.
Richard, do you have people who work for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Do they all make what you make?
Do they all go behind your back, make separate little deals behind your back, and get little different gifts and stuff?
He cares about you like you are his brother, and you treat him like garbage.
I've got to back him up 100%.
Me. You got to back me up.
I'm backing up Richard Simmons 100%.
Really?
Yes.
I would even send Gary any video he wanted in any store in any country.
You don't understand the point. I work for a radio station. There are people who try to get things to me.
You didn't go to Catholic school.
This is a
That's
guy.
right.
I went to Catholic school.
Oh, please.
Oh, and then you said, excuse me, I'm with the wrong savior.
All right, listen to me. Richard.
Yes?
All right, never mind Gary. Gary told me the other day that you
Robin,
called him...
did you get your earrings?
Yes, I did, dear. Did
you like them?
They're beautiful.
Okay.
Robin,
Notice how he totally ignores you, Howard.
Robin, do you ever send thank you notes to Richard?
I'm going to.
Richard.
I am going to.
Richard, this
Yeah.
is Sam. Do you remember when you passed me on that special street we share?
Oh, hello.
No, hold it, Sam.
This is a
Please, I
classic
want you to be
moment,
quiet.
though.
I
All
want
right,
you to be
I'll
quiet
shut
for
up.
now.
I'll be
You're going to get your
But I
chance.
love Richard. I do. I love him.
We'll see.
Hello, Sam.
We'll see
Sorry,
how much.
Richard, I love you.
Wait, we'll see. What was that? Richard.
Yes?
Okay. Gary
Richard,
told
please.
me that you called the other day.
Gary was not supposed to tell you that.
I know, but he has
Here
to tell
goes
me
his
everything.
videos.
All right, listen to me. You called up and you were crying.
Yes, I was. I'll tell you why.
Yeah, so hold it.
Because the
No, I'm
man
gonna
is
tell
a
you why.
sensitive man.
Hold it.
I'm going to just tell you why. My 80-year-old mother in New Orleans, Louisiana, was flipping through the stations one evening
Go ahead.
and caught Mr. K's act. And he
Mr.
was
K?
so brutal to me. And he was so mean to me. And he said such horrible things to me.
What did he say
really
that you
hurt.
took? What did you take
Am I
offense
Mr.
to?
K?
Yes, I
Yeah,
think
you're
so.
Mr. K.
Okay.
All right.
And, I mean, the only time I have met Mr. K is we are neighbors. We live almost on the same street. And so when I drove by, I looked and I said, I had never met this man before.
Right.
And I waved and I said, hi, how are you? And he
You
waved
did.
back.
That's absolutely true.
That's true.
That's
Okay.
true.
All right. Now listen to
And
me.
I said, I don't know the man, but he's a great comedian.
Mhm.
And then my mother hysterically calls me.
Right, go ahead.
saying, what did you do to this man
Wait.
to make you just a target and to make him say such horrible, ugly things?
What did he say that disturbed you?
Excuse
Hold
me.
it, Sam.
Your
You were
mother
gonna
was
have-
watching HBO at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I'm
When 80-year-old people can't sleep, they watch television
I
just like
understand, I
20-year-old
understand.
people.
But when you called
At least
Gary,
you have an 80-year-old mother.
yeah, Sam doesn't have a mother.
Sam's got a mother. What's he talking about?
I'm trying to get
She's
some
not 80.
sympathy for him.
Oh, she's
All
not
right.
80.
Listen,
And so I said, well, Mother, what was it
listen
that
to me.
upset you so much?
Go ahead. Yes.
And it was me?
And she said, I can't even tell you.
Oh.
She said, but he just said you don't care about people. He said it was,
It's not true.
He went on and on. And so I said, Mother, look, he's a comedian, and let's just take this in a jovial and happy sense.
Now, that's a professional right there.
What brought, now then, at what point?
Then I went to my exercise studio, and one of my girls, who has lost 160 pounds, she is in tears. What's wrong? She says, well, I couldn't sleep. I was flipping through the stations,
Boom.
and I saw Mr. K.
You sure she wasn't just hungry?
The Perry Mason jokes. Mr. K.
No, stop with the hunger jokes,
Okay,
Howard.
yes.
That's not funny, Howard. I back you up on that, Richard.
Richard.
Anyway.
So then she started crying, and then did you view the tape of the show?
No, because, I mean, why do I have to view a tape?
Oh, my God.
When you cried,
Watch the Rodney King beating again. Don't watch my show.
when you cried to Gary on the phone back in the office, were those real tears or were those the sort of the fake crying that you do sometimes? Which you do, and you admitted to me that you do. Hello? Hello?
I think you're talking
Oh,
to
there it
yourself
went.
again.
Oh, that's wrong.
Let me just say,
That-
it was never my intention that his 80-year-old mother would be upset. My intention, as much as I love the religious figures I make fun of,
Right.
as much as I love this country that I made a few jokes about, and the IRS that I owe some money to,
Why do
like
you owe
anything
money?
else.
Why do you owe money to the IRS?
well, I just don't go into that. I mean, I don't know a lot. I owe it all. That's all.
In other words, you receive checks and your corporation is supposed to pay
Well,
the
whatever.
tax?
We'll get it.
Okay.
At ease.
All
At
right,
ease,
at ease.
Sergeant
At
Bilko.
ease.
You're not in the kind of trouble
Yeah,
that
the
Willie
guy
Nelson
can't get me
is
and
in.
Richard Simmons together on the phone, but now he wants my financial statements.
You're not
At
Willie
ease.
Nelson, though.
But I can see his taillights from here.
Okay. You're seeing his taillight.
I can see those taillights pretty well.
Okay. What is it, Gary?
See, Howard, what happened was Richard called up and he was upset. It wasn't meant for the air, but he was saying, he was sort of blaming it on you.
Yeah, but I'm the jerk here because of my show,
I heard
right?
that your friend Sam Kinison,
Mr.
Howard
K.
said Sam Kinison,
Mr.
K was saying these bad things, and I was trying to explain
Kinda like
that Howard's
Mr.
not
K.
responsible for Sam's act. You know, Sam's act is Sam's act.
Right.
But
That's
neither
true.
here nor there, we don't want to keep supermodel Carol Alt waiting any longer.
Oh,
Yeah, but
she's out in the
I
hall?
really want to explain to Richard if he's listening. I truly wanted Sam to...
And Gary, let me explain this to you. That's
I-
because Howard is interested in quality radio. He's not only interested in quality radio in 3 cities, but he's interested in quality radio
Right.
on the West Coast.
Yes.
The West Coast doesn't get this.
Right, of course
They
not.
get models. They get supermodels. They get women that are hot, beautiful, and everything.
Right, exactly.
But they do not get.
They don't get
Richard
this kind of
Simmons
radio.
and Kinison on the phone together.
That's right.
They don't get that happen.
Had I not had phone interrupt us,
We saw the miracle.
I would have had Richard and Sam talk this out, bond, and then no uncomfortability would have occurred when they saw each other.
He hates me, doesn't he?
He does, and he hung up prematurely.
Yeah, but he hates me, doesn't he?
And he should really call back in.
But he hates me. But I mean, if he hates me, then everybody did jokes. The Kurds hate me. Then
Sam,
I do jokes on the Kurds now. The Kurds hate me. Then.
This is a special for California. I've invited Carol All to come in for a few minutes. She's starting a